The following is a Broncos Broadcast Network production.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Broncos Broadcasting Network. I'm Samaya.
And I'm Ashley. On today's broadcast, we profile our boys volleyball team.
And we have information on our book discussions. BBN News begins now.
Today is Friday, March 21st. If today is your birthday, you were born on National Memory Day. You share a birthday with Jace Norman. On this day back in history, in 1965, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. began the march from Selma to Montgomery. Over 3,200 civil rights demonstrators made the march. If today is your birthday, happy birthday.
Seniors, Grab Bash tickets are on sale now and going fast. On Saturday, May 10th, our seniors will take over the Magic Kingdom. Your ticket includes a meal ticket for breakfast and a meal ticket for either lunch or dinner. Purchase your tickets before Tuesday's deadline on hometown ticketing section of the DHS website and see Mr. Moody for any questions.
Do you want to run for student government? Then sign up to run for SGA and class officer positions for the 2025-2026 school year. Applications can be picked up during lunches or in room 249A and are due by March 31st.
Davenport High School has a number of athletes who participate in multiple sports. Sierra Lees introduces us to one of our football and basketball players.
Today's Athlete Spotlight is about Carl Jean Bart, an upcoming football player who's a junior on varsity.
I first started playing my sport when I was 5 years old. It could be sometimes like getting home late and trying to do work and manage football at the same time is not easy.
He does pretty much a lot for the football team as far as being a leader. If I had to say, he's the perfect package to go to the next level and play. There's nothing really bad about Carl John Bart.
He's a good role model. Like, he's the reason why I started playing football. He pushes everybody to their best abilities.
I think Carl is a great player. I think he's going to lead us to the playoffs. He does a lot for this offense, and he's just a great guy overall.
Really, I want to go D1. That's all I want to do. I don't have, like, big goals like that. I just want to go D1. I got injured last year, and the biggest challenge was, like, pretty much, like, coming back from it and just working my way back up because it was a long process of an injury.
No, he's a really good receiver and all that. He put the team on his back. He just good.
This has been Sarah Lees with BBN News.
Today's ACT word of the day is common, which means occurring frequently or shared. It's very common for students to feel stressed before exams.
The Bronco Theater proudly presents Anastasia the Musical on April 4th and 5th. Get your tickets today on the hometown ticketing section of the DHS website.
Attention class of 2025, have you already been accepted to a college or university? Have you been offered a scholarship or grant? And please bring in a copy of your acceptance letters and scholarship awards to Ms. Hoke.
The Media Center's next book discussion will be on the book Promise Boys by Nick Brooks and will take place on Thursday. Please see Ms. Hoffman with more questions.
Please remember, the Media Center will be closed between 10 and 10:25 daily.
Are you interested in taking dual enrollment? Then make sure you have registered to take the PERT exam. Head to your class Schoology course and register by Monday for the exam, which will take place on March 31st. Please see Ms. Thompson in guidance with any questions.
Do you know an 8th grader that will be attending Davenport High School next year? Then make sure they attend our Mission Transition Night on Monday, April 7th from 5:30 to 7:30. They will be able to tour classrooms and learn what DHS has to offer.
On to Broncos sports. Before break, our boys volleyball team continued their hot streak when they defeated the Frostproof Bulldogs 3-1 and continued their undefeated season. Savannah took a look at how tryouts went for the boys volleyball team.
Here's some information about our boys volleyball tryouts, what the coaches are looking for, when tryouts are, and why people should try out.
Some of the qualities that we're looking for right now is leadership, also at least the basics in volleyball, that you are like focus on giving your all for the team. Most important thing is like focusing on the basics. Yeah, focusing on the basics, doing different drills, but also is playing against other teams that where we can have competition, so we can develop those skills that we're gonna be working during the season. Tryouts, we're gonna have it's gonna be February the 4th to the 6th. It's gonna be from 4:30 to 6:30. So it's important most important is that you have your activate done. Okay, so and approved by the AD from Gables. I think that it makes it unique is our sportsmanship. That's one, but also is the fun that we have on the court. Yeah, because most important thing that you have in sports is that fun. Oh yeah, because it's true that you're gonna be competitive, but at the same time, you have to have fun. Okay, so you can make it like a really good season. I think the goals that we have for this season is gonna be like doing our most so we can go and pass the quarterfinals. That's the main goal.
We asked incoming players what excites them most about the volleyball team, how long they've been playing volleyball and what inspired them, what skills or strengths they bring to the team, and what are their personal goals for the tryouts and for the season.
What excites me the most is being around my friends and mostly having fun because this is my junior year. And I still have next year, but yeah, I normally just play volleyball for fun, and yeah.
I like to meet new people, and I think it'll be a good experience and will expand my horizons on playing different sports.
I've only been playing volleyball for 1 year, but what got me into volleyball was just playing like in PE, like with my friends, and yeah, like this girl came up to me. She was like, "Oh my God, like you're low-key kind of good. Like you could get on the team." And yeah, I tried out and I got on the team.
This is my first time ever playing volleyball, and my girlfriend being involved with volleyball helped me to get into it because she said I have good physical attributes for it.
I think I can bring communicating. I think I can bring being a team player.
I think that my height will be an advantage, and I do play basketball, so I am pretty decent at blocking, I guess.
Personal goals is to be more disciplined on myself and to really focus school and my sport.
My personal goals are at least to make the team, for one, I guess, and during the season, if I could score any points in spiking and blocking.
This is WBN News, signing off.
Earlier, we mentioned that the next book discussion is coming up. Ben talked to some of our students involved in an earlier book discussion.
Good morning, Broncos. Today we'll be looking at the people that were in the Media Center book discussion.
Everyone I can see perceive for other people about one book that I like it or no.
I like book discussions because it gives us something to talk about that only us really know about. Like when we read a book, only our group really knows about the book, and we can talk about it together and understand the references we were making in the book club. It's also a place to relax, to be comfortable, talking about your opinions and how you feel about things. So yeah.
We discuss about the book, about each character and development of each one about during the book, and how this impact the book and the development of the book.
We just read, and we have several questions that we can share. Even we can go off topic as well. So basically, just to share and your opinions and what you like and favorite characters and such.
This is Ben Gamache signing off.
On to this week's program spotlight, where Darlene profiles our boys volleyball team.
Good afternoon, Broncos. We are here to introduce you to the boys volleyball team and get insight on this year's team players.
To be honest, I started playing it during the summer, and then over the summer, met some really good people on the team now, and that's what got me motivated to play the team.
I just started this year, and my girlfriend previously played volleyball, and my teacher, which is the coach, urged me to try out.
Depends if it's really close. That's when a lot of pressure gets to you. But to be honest, you just try to stay calm in over-pressured positions and just execute when the time comes.
I would say just keep your cool, realize the stakes, and think about it in a way as if you do mess up, you are going to regret it later. So just try your best to not mess up.
Thank you.
Practices have been really good. We've only had 2, but they've been really beneficial. We've been just focusing on fundamentals and basically how to pass and hit. Yeah, so in volleyball, you need to have a lot of chemistry with your team, and with some of us being on the team last year, I feel like it was really, last year we were really like we got really close during the season. So I feel like this year we will try to get closer and yeah, just basically talk to each other because in volleyball you need to talk a lot. So yeah.
And can you tell us any skills and strategies that you have developed throughout playing center?
To be a setter is really hard. You need to be very athletic. And I've definitely gotten more athletic like since I played volleyball and me being a setter. But yeah, I've learned how to talk more, communicate, and yeah, just have fun.
Thank you for watching. This was Darlene with BBN News. We hope you guys are just as excited as we are for the new volleyball season.
On the field or in the classroom, a well-rounded athlete is able to have success in both. But what about those that also have success in our clubs? Jordan introduces us to an athlete who excels on the flag football as well as in JROTC.
I'm Jordan Russell with BBN News, and for this week's Student Spotlight, we're going to be interviewing Sir Raven about her role in ROTC and the girls' flag football team.
I'm a senior here at Davenport High School. I'm captain of the flag football team, one of the captains. I'm an NHS, and I'm an S3 on our ROTC battalion staff.
Raven's a captain on the flag football team, and she's super positive, and she's always uplifting the teammates. She makes a really big impact on the team overall. Yeah.
I make sure that my responsibilities are handled, such as, grade check sheets, making sure everybody has their practice uniforms, their cleats, everything, all the things that they need for practice. Me and the other captains, we work together to make sure that everybody understands what's going on and that they know their plays and things like that.
She's super encouraging. Like when we even like our warm-ups, we got to run around the field. She's very encouraging. She's always on that. When we're doing stretches, she's always uplifting them. When we have to do these sprints, which they suck, but she's over here telling them, let's go, y'all got it. Even when the plays, if they don't know the plays, she's not like yelling at them, beating them up, she's trying to get them to understand so we can all work. Exactly, she's a team player all around.
So first year, just, raw talent, not knowing a lot about the game. So she worked her way up, playing behind some amazing girls that first year on that first year team. Now, last year she led the county in tackles last year. So now this year she's a captain and she plays a vital role in how our defense runs and our offense runs. Now she's playing both sides of the ball. So developing to probably one of the best athletes that that will come through our program thus far. So yeah.
Every day's a big game. Every game's a big game. We always got to win. But she comes up and she's very positive. She's got that energy from the beginning, which I think is what the team needs because we got to be hyped for the game. So make sure we play good. She's very she knows all the stuff. She's very on top of everything. Always telling us what we need. And she's doing great. She's great. Game day, she's hype. When we get on the field, she got all the energy. And yeah, that's exactly what we need. We need everybody like Raven.
As an S3, I'm in charge of operations and training. Me and my partner, we set our training schedules, we set up events for our program, and we just implement that.
Raven is on battalion staff. She is our S3, which they do the physical training schedules, and they schedule the different events that we do, anything pertaining to ceremonies or outside events or field days. She's done a pretty good job. She's got a lot of room to grow. But her and her primary, the other S3, they do a really good job with what they do for the JRTC program. And, she's always been there for us and always been there to help. So she does a good job.
So most recently we had our fall field day, which had a big turnout, and we integrated it with our canned food drive, which also had a good turnout. Everybody had fun. We had a lot of cadet participation.
Well, she has organized some of the ceremonies. She also organized, her and the other S3 organized the fall field day that we had back in November. That was a big event that we did for fundraising, which helped with our food can drive. Her and the other S3 also do all of our schedules, so they schedule any of our events, and they've also done all of our physical training schedules for the year.
Yeah, taking on that leadership role. She basically excels in pretty much everything that she does. You give her a task and she goes and knocks it out, without, supervision and, things like that. So we count on her a lot, for ROTC type of things. And she usually gets the job done. Very proud of her.
I'm Jordan Russell with BBN News, signing off.
Thank you for joining us today for Broncos News. I'm Samaya.
And I'm Ashley. Enjoy the rest of your spring break, Broncos.